Yes, this is Kevin Rollins, and I'm standing in front of Cora Faye's Cafe and Catering, the only restaurant in Colorado where good, authentic Southern comfort cooking is offered. In a moment here, we are going to take a tour through history, not only in the menu itself, but also through the owner, Priscilla Smith.
Well, I've always been interested in business. In fact, I started my first business when I was only 6 years old. And that business was a little peanut stand along a countryside road selling my granddad's tires. I had my brothers to build it for me. And then the first wind that came along blew down the business. So I kept going from there.
Who did you hire to do your decoration in here?
I did it myself. It's a hobby. I picked this particular decor because it reminds me of home. It reminds me of growing up, and it reminds me of Southern tradition.
Have you gotten any of your recipes from your relatives?
Yes, I have. I started Cora Faye based on my family's recipes. Especially starting with my mom, who started at 9 years old, simply because she didn't want to go in the cotton fields and she chose to start cooking. Became a fabulous cook. People came from other states to eat my mom's cooking. And then there's my great-grandmother and my grandmother, pound cakes, sugar cakes, all kinds of beautiful cakes. We have the old-fashioned double chocolate layer cake. We have old-fashioned chocolate yellow cake inside. We have the fabulous red velvet cake, caramel cake, and just other old-fashioned cakes, coconut cream cheese.
How far back do your recipes actually date?
I had recipes that I usually cook during the holidays that goes back to the 1700s from my great-great-great-grandmother, some gravy and cabbage recipes and so forth. And I was wondering what to do with it. The food is so delicious. I wanted others to share in that delight. That it was my family's recipes, particularly my mother, Cora. She just influenced me in so many ways. Even when we would come in from school or before we go to church and after church, she would have the house filled with just wonderful aroma. We have fried catfish, fried chicken, fried pork chop and smothered. We also have just an entree of oxtails, neck bones. We have a variety. The decor derived from the fact that I didn't have a real advertising budget, and I wasn't particularly sure how to decorate a restaurant. So I just went on the assumption that since I'm going to be here almost around the clock sometimes, I wanted the place to feel like home. And home to me includes photographs of my family and also some of my collections of kindred spirits that I've collected since I was 14 years old, and just artifacts and things that I found in used stores, antique places. Even people have given me things or just abandoned things. One man's trash is another person's treasure. And that's what it's turned out to be, and my customers enjoy it, and I enjoy it, and that brings in comfortable conversation. First and foremost is God, my faith, and secondly, I had a little help with some small business loans and a great deal of help from my family. I would recommend for kids who wish to be entrepreneurs in the restaurant business is to take business classes and also to actually do a business plan. That will make you figure out the amount of taxes you need, your income, your salaries that you have to pay, the food costs, everything you need to generate and make a profitable restaurant.
You just picked a prime location.
Actually, it was happenstance because I live in the area and I just kept seeing the place available. It was just empty, and I actually had my eyes on a larger facility, and I thank God that I didn't get it at the time, because this has proven to be a good lesson for me.
What is your favorite meal at Cora Faye's?
I would have to say the fried catfish and the also chicken and grits. The thing that motivates me at Cora Faye's is that, first of all, I have my mom's name up there, and I have to do justice to her cooking.